My name is Janell LaDuke. My hobbies include obviously my animals, and I'm into anime and things like that. I like all kinds of animals. I like taking care of them. I like learning about them. I always have. And obviously I like dogs. I like my reptiles. I like things that are fuzzy and cute. But I mean, I love all animals. I mean, it feels good. Each species has like its own like needs. And so like you go from like feeding the snakes like mice, and then you're feeding the fish like flakes. It's just interesting. Well, I like Lucy because she's energetic. You can make like a connection with her. And then the snakes are nice. I mean, they have their own personalities, but they also don't require a lot of upkeep. And like the fish, they're just pretty to look at. The in-depth stuff I do myself, but then my boyfriend helps me. He feeds them and waters them for me and cleans up after them. He exercises my dog. He plays with my hedgehog.
Do you ever let your pets like interact with each other, or is that not
That's
safe?
a really good thought.
It's not safe. Because, I mean, Gladio's really big. He could strangle her. And then the other snake that I have is venomous. So I have a ball python, corn snake, and a western hognose.
Did you adopt your pets? Did you buy them?
I adopted Lucy from the Michigan Humane Society. Bought my snakes at a reptile expo. And then with my lizards, somebody dropped them off at work. So I just took them home.
And then about Ripley.
Ripley, I bought Ripley. I think it says a lot about a person how you treat somebody that's at your mercy. You know, because animals are completely defenseless, and they trust you, and they love you, and they're also very forgiving, which a lot of people aren't.
Do you want more animals?
If I could have more, I would have more, definitely.
Would you ever open like a shelter or something? Like, do you see animals in your future?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, rescuing animals, having some kind of business to do with animals, it may not be like my main focus, like my main job, but it's definitely got to be a part of my life somehow. It's kind of like a collection, but I care about my collection. It's more in-depth than just like collecting like books or like art or something like that. These things are like living and breathing, and they're fun to take care of, they're fun to learn about, and they're just cool to have. Animals is my main passion. I mean, I have like side hobbies, like video games and stuff like that, but definitely animals is number one. I collect dolls. I dabble in like photography and stuff like that, and writing. I want to do something with rescuing and something with like pit bull advocacy in the future. My long-term goal is to work with seals, seal rehabilitation. But that's a long-term goal. I love seals, they're cute. And they're chubby, like, I don't know, they're just cute little animals. They are my favorite animal.
How do you feel about people and animals in the future, and bonds, relationships, and caretaking for other animals out there? How can that benefit the human race and the animal kingdom?
I think if you care about animals, you also care about their environment, and you will learn to like preserve like their territory, and just like make the earth just a better place, like clean it up, and just care about nature. I work at PetSmart, I mean, not just for a job, but I like to educate people. I want people to know how to take care of animals, how to do it correctly, how to make them live happily, and a lot of people don't know that. And I really like animals because I got something from them that I don't get from humans, which is like unconditional love. Because, you know, animals, they don't judge you, they just love you unconditionally, and like I never really had that from anyone except for like maybe my mother. And that's why I always seek out animal companionship rather than human companionship. I mean, there's all benefits and there's no downsides. Well, I used to have animals like out of depression, like I would just get them and get them and get them. But now my collection is something that I can handle by myself, whereas before I couldn't. And I was overwhelmed, and like each time I got an animal, it didn't fill the hole that I was trying to fill. And now I just have them because I love them and I can take care of them, and it's not stressful. Collecting animals now, without depression like having such a big influence on it, it makes the experience that much more better. Because, you know, I can just collect them and have them because I love them, and it's not stressful.
Does it feel beautiful?
It does feel beautiful.